What's up guys, my name is Caine, I hope you're doing well, and welcome to Let's Play an RPG Maker game called Stay Home. I was looking on itch.io for some newer games, and I saw this, and I'm very curious to see what this game will be about. So let's jump on in. I want to say, based on reading the page, it's like a scavenger hunt type of game, but it has like a story to it. Peanut is still asleep. So now's my chance to make the bestest cake ever for the bestest friend ever. Cake is done. I can put it in the oven. So I think this game has to do with, quarantining. Possibly, I'm pretty sure though. This is going really well. Peanut, you're awake. I mean, you're awake. But it's okay. Just have to help him out. It's okay if the party isn't super secret anymore, but still be fun. Let's go look for some materials together. Let's write down the rest of the stuff we need. That's a good list. Use my journal to record progress. Time to flip this house upside down. Please don't, I'm cleaning everything. Make sure to look over every nook and cranny. Alright, so we have a list, we have a save. Cake, lighter string, tablecloth, XX juice. But yeah, I was gonna say, I like RT games, and this one looks really awesome. Peanut found something under the paper. It's a piece of string, and that's on our list. Does say she's doing a lot of DIY products, which is a good, probably a really cool thing to do, especially, when we all have to stay inside. That's cute. Tablecloth? Sorry, bud, I told you already. We can't go outside. I don't like it either, but we need to stay in. We have to. Aww. Well, I was gonna say, dogs don't quite have the, Oh, there's the juice. That's where it was. The infamous blend. Tastes so amazing, I'll have to, it'll leave you with no taste buds left. This will be fantastic for the party, huh, Peanut? The smell terrifies Peanut. But yeah, I was gonna say, I remember those memes earlier in the year where, like, some of us are home a lot longer than normal, so the dog would even look at you and be like, yo, what happened? He always does this when he feels uneasy, sad, or lonely. But he also does it when he just wants attention or to play. I know all about Peanut, his likes, habits, worries. He also knows all about me too. We've been through a lot, huh, Peanut? Now? Wait, what? Thought these are... Oh, wait, these are dialogue choices. Wait, am I the dog talking? What's up? Some downtime won't hurt. Let's sit with Peanut for a bit. Peanut isn't needy, but still loves me. He tries to show it his way. Peanut hops into my lap and snuggles against me. Okay, I know you like this. Man, this surprise is going to be great. Oh. Do you know what the most important item on this list is? A knife. Okay. And small candles. They're not new, but could still be lit. Candles are perfect for the cake. There's only a few here, but that's more than enough. Yeah, the boxes still are on your mind, huh, too, Peanut? Sometimes I just want to go through them again. My childhood memories are stored in there. All the toys, old technologies, DIY failures. But there's no need to right now. Yeah, it's okay. I have everything I need here. This house, and what keeps us safe and happy. Peanut's tugging at my boots. Oh, okay, so... Shake them off? No. Oh yeah, that's right, this game did say it had 3 endings. Come here and let me give you more pets. Or pats. Stroke my hands through his fluffy hair. He looks like he's enjoying it. His tag I made a while ago out of the plastic clinks as he bobs up and down. Alright, so I'm upstairs. I'm not really sure where I was going with this, putting the dresser in the hallway. My DIY master skills can't save me from interior design. No need to go in there. There's no bulb. How can a dog steal a light bulb? Nah, she's just being silly. Okay, there's tape. That's on our list for our little project. I think I found it before having to take a late night washroom break. Would have ended pretty badly. Can I use this as a tablecloth? No. Yeah, all the greatest ideas are born in the shower. Totally right. Feeling pretty cute today. Not as cute as you though, Peanut. Acknowledges his cuteness. Oh. Toilet paper is sacred. We must not waste it, or else the world might end. Peanut doesn't understand your obsession with toilet paper. About to say, when she had that shocked look on her face, I knew exactly why. Book on how to cut your own hair. This book was all lies. Deception. Peanut couldn't recognize me for hours, embarrassingly enough. Yeah, everybody who needs to get their hair cut. I stopped going to the barbers, like, since I was a teenager. I always used to go as a kid. But since as a teenager, I would just buzz my head. I know a lot of people don't like that look, but for me, it was just so much more comfortable. Peanut starts growling. Huh. Right. So it's a radio. Well, that gave me a scare. I don't know why, but the radio acts up sometimes. Government used to send transmissions for years until they suddenly just stopped. I know these things can be very scary, but I don't know. Sometimes, like, you don't constantly have to, you know, listen to the radio, listen to the news, all those stuff. I mean, we just use common sense. That's essentially like, you know, just focus on the things that you enjoy. You know, I understand it can be very hard. Peanut says, be on edge. Don't be on edge. It'll be okay, because we're together. We're all in this together. Don't worry, Peanut. I'll fight the monsters. Did we just find something? Let's bring him along. Oh, that was bacon? What the hell? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I think I glitched the game for a second. I'll talk with Peanut. I guess as we collect these things, we get these different dialogue options, and that alters the ending we get. Auntie brought you home and we became friends, don't you remember? I was in a dark place for being so far from family. Auntie wasn't around much because of work. You were so shy around me. It wasn't until I picked up the book Auntie gave me and I started reading through it. So I just started bawling because the story was so sad. I didn't understand why she gave me such a tragic story, but then you walked over to me and sit by my feet quietly. It was the closest you ever stayed near me at the time. Then we became inseparable after. Do you remember? Tilts his head and sticks his tongue out. He's probably wondering when he'll get his next treat. It's a good mindset. You always did look forward and never back. That's true. Feeling exhausted. Oh. I almost dozed off. This party's gonna be amazing. All sorts of DIY projects and books are right here. That's pretty awesome. And I figured there would be scissors here. Trusty old scissors. It's no effort getting dressed. Putting in so much effort to dress when there's no one to care about how I look. Aww. Oh. How did a lighter end up under the sofa? Hopefully you don't smoke. We'll get down to this mystery, I know it. How the lighter was there. Now that I realized, it's been some time since we took our time and explored this house together, hasn't it? It's a bit nostalgic. It's also a bit sad, no? I think it might be nice to sit down someday and go through Auntie's things again. Some days are just really hard. Some of those days really beats you down. It's just still kinda hard to accept she left so suddenly. Oh, the aunt. Oh. What was even worse was coming to the realization, having to accept that Auntie wasn't ever going to come back. And I can't even tell Peanut that. He still waits for her sometimes. He gets excited whenever we dig up Auntie's old stuff and smells her perfume lingering. She was his favorite person after all. Peanut's always been super wary around strangers and new people. Wonder what he went through to act like this. Peanut trots over me and sits by my feet again. I think Peanut senses my uneasiness. I pat Peanut. No need to overthink it. Peanut's warmth and gentle fur always calms me down. You're going to love it, buddy. Just you wait. We're a bit behind schedule already, but that's okay. I like it when we hang out like this. Can you believe it's already been 5 years already? Time always felt like it was a standstill when the realization finally hits that things wouldn't be the same. But little by little, I managed to find normalcy in the little things in our lives, thanks to you. You taught me what it means to be happy again. Aww. Peanut, you're awesome. Here's to another 5 years and beyond. Here we go. Found the tablecloth. Which, other than the cake, is our last item. That's all the items on the list. Now for the final items. Cake. Let's check the oven now. Glad this game doesn't put me on a timer. So, another thing the developer said in the notes is that there is a secret ending, but she says you have to, like, look pretty carefully for it. And I feel like the fact that this is missing a bulb is the way to the ending for some reason. So I'm going to see if I can maybe look for this light bulb. Alright, so I looked around. I didn't really see anything in the light bulb, but I'm just going to move on with the story. There we go. And that's everything. Cake's done too. Peanut seems to be eyeing it very closely. Time to get the decorations up. I can't help but to wonder when the last time I had cake. I celebrated with someone. Or celebrated with someone. I think the last time was with a friend. Oh, I can't even remember their name anymore. And that was when we still had Wi-Fi. We celebrated over a video call, which is how everyone kept in touch back then. And despite all the technology we had, we were holed up in our homes with nothing but hopeful thoughts of the future. Even those days are still fond because I had Auntie and Peanut by my side. Just the three of us sitting in the kitchen, illuminated by the tiny candle as we shared a meal together. Let's think about the future. Because honestly, I would really like... There are definitely some memories that I... There are definitely some memories that I did like about 2020. But I feel like it's better to really think about what we're doing ahead. I mean, obviously, right? You would think that. But a lot of people... You know, I mean, I'm sure this year has been way, way different than a lot of other people. But so far, we've made it this far at this point, you know what I mean? Just thinking about how far we've come, bud. A lot has happened these past 5 years. And I'm sure a lot more will happen down the road. Even though we made a lot of good memories here, I know we can't stay forever. There's this place I've been meaning to visit. It's been a while since I went there. I still have so many questions. What do you say? Do you want to go on an adventure one day? Maybe we'll see the ocean and the bluffs, or maybe a field so vast you can chase all the butterflies you want. Peanut barks in response. Seems like he wants to, or rather, he'd go anywhere with you. Let's get the show on the road. And done. Let's take a moment and admire my handiwork. Oh. You like it too, don't you, Peanut? He's got a hat. I am, after all, the DIY master. But I couldn't have done it without you, Peanut. Peanut is sitting patiently at my feet. I pick him up and raise him high. Happy birthday, Peanut. Oh, it was a surprise party for the puppy. Birthday party. I know it's just a tiny old party at this quiet old house in a bleak world, but in this brief moment we share as an escape, we're happy. I spin him around in the air before settling down for cake. I read somewhere chocolate was bad for dogs, but Peanut stole a chocolate bar once, and he was fine. There's not much chocolate left in the world anyways now. Here you go. I drop a big slice on his plate. Eat up, buddy. It's your birthday after all. The candles flicker in the dark kitchen. Just like this world we live in, there is always something there. Something brightening up our lives. We enjoy the cake, and as I look out the window, the sunset greets us. I still hold on to hope that things will go back to normal, even though the normal we know has disappeared. And this is our new normal. Peanut watches me silently after chowing down his slice. Probably anticipating me going on another depressive rant. But you know what? I kind of don't mind it if we can share moments like these time to time. I think it just makes them all the more special, don't you think? Tired of feeling afraid and anxious day after day, waiting to be saved, waiting for something. After all, we made it this far, haven't we? And nothing will change that, Peanut. I want to look forward, towards the opportunities and new memories we can take and create. There's still a vastness of the world waiting to be discovered out there, Peanut. Oceans so blue, fields that stretch beyond, mountains that touch the sky. I'd like to see them again one day. But that's for another time in the future. Let's just take in the moment. For now, we stay in the comfort of our little home, illuminated by a brilliant sunset and each other's company. I bet Auntie is real proud of us, huh? Don't you think she can see the sunset from wherever she is? Peanut curls up beside me, falling asleep as I watch the sky. I think she'd tell you. Happy birthday, bud. May you only dream happy dreams. It's just us against the world, and it always has been. Yeah, and we'll keep moving forward. That's what I was kind of hoping for, because to be honest, I really do like this game. And if you guys want to see the other endings, I would probably... Well, I always like to encourage everybody to play the games themselves and let the dev know how their game was. However, I'm not particularly excited to see the other endings, because if that's the happy ending, then I can't imagine what the other endings are like and what they talk about, because this is very sensitive. You know, I always see my videos as an ability to escape a lot of the things that are on our minds a lot, and these types of games kind of bring out the reality of like what our world is like, and I don't like to do that all the time. It's okay to talk about it, and I would love to talk to somebody, you know, who is going through, you know, feeling alone, and the thing is you're not alone. I mean, you might be physically alone, but you're not alone here. You're not alone, you know, whatever social media you use, that always can help. I know it's not the same as being there for somebody, but in a sense, you are. But yeah, I definitely would prefer to end this video on that ending, because it is... Well, first of all, being cooped up in your house for a long time, which I think is what this girl was saying, not good. You know, you definitely can leave your house. You know, you just have to be safe. And there are definitely places that you probably can go. Probably not as many. But, you know, being cooped up in the house, you know, is not good. You know, if you're feeling sad or depressed in some way, taking a walk absolutely helps. I cannot stress to you enough how much that really does help. Because it doesn't help just sitting, you know, sitting all day. Or if you find a really nice show on Netflix or whatever service you use, or YouTube. And looking at the media, it's not great either. It really doesn't. Like, I've gotten to this habit a lot where I do keep track of it. And I don't like to talk about it on Twitter a lot, but there's some days where I feel like I am talking about it a little too much, just to give in my opinion or whatever. But it's definitely a weird time to be alive around this time. But I have a lot of people who are very, very happy with their family. I know people who are having kids. And, you know, this year in a way seems like a challenge, 2020. Seems like a challenge that we all deal with. And, you know, I like challenges in life. This one's a very weird one, but, you know, I appreciate the things that I do have. And I hope that you do too. But I am very hopeful for the future. I think things are going to be much better. And that's kind of what I wanted to just say. So, but yeah, here's the funny thing too, is that there's a horror game that I saw that I thought about playing, but it seemed really bad for me to play, because it was a horror game that was about quarantining, about being alone in the home, and it was just like, I was like, that's no. It's one thing to play horror games, but if the horror is about a depressing subject, a real life subject that I'd feel is like could trigger people, I can't do it. But yeah, I thought this would be a very wholesome game, and in a way it did. So I like this game. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there are games like this you want me to play, please let me know. And I'll see you next time. Hope you guys have a good one.